here when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make a dollar. That ain't gonna stop me cause my grind's contagious. I'll do what it takes to turn passion to paychecks.
It's another day, guys. Video coming out soon. I'll give you some progress on where I'm at with the fish house build, and then we'll have a discussion about where we're going to go with the pond, so I can get some ideas off you guys. Start off with a bit of footage of my 1,000 litre tank. We've got a randa in there, the old fancy goldfish. We've got a couple of small koi in there. We have my boys, sturgeon, which is going to be soon outgrowing this 1,000 litres and have to go into the pond. Spin you around. Here's my little girl, Stormzy. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. Right, let's take you outside. Excuse the house, we're in a bit of a transitional period on getting stuff done. So, roof is finished, done. All the timber work is in place. Pretty pleased with what we've got done. That is the area where I'm going to build the pond. In the process of doing all of this building here, which is my garage, which I spoke about before, which I keep my bikes in, the roof ended up with a massive leak. I had to strip it all off. Let me see if I can get a set of ladders and get a bit of footage of that. Up the ladder we go, and I'm pleased with that. Bought some of that nice rubber roofing system, stripped all the old roof off, had to strip all the boards off, replace all new boards. Sorry I never got any footage of that, but it was a bit of a rush job. In the process of partially cladding this fence, I'll probably do the whole thing, give it a nice lick of treatment when it's all done, but I'm going to order more boards for there. There was a couple I had over from doing the garage roof. Yeah, so pond area, what do you think, guys? We're looking at everything. I've sort of planned out and designed out building a sleeper pond straight on top of these slabs. It's got about, I don't know, 5-10 mil of the fall, which obviously was done for these drains. Down into the drain down there. Do I build a sleeper pond? Do I take all these slabs up, dig it down, make a pond a bit deeper? With a sleeper pond it'd be about 1,200 deep. I think by the time I'm finished I might come up just over that window which enters into my garage. And like I said, I think I was going to sort of sleeper pond here. It'll leave me with about a 700 gap there that I can run the filters system down the side, but it might be a bit of a squeeze, you know, so not too sure yet, but I'm definitely going to do the bottom drain and bring the bottom drain out to the side here and have the return, so either way the pipe work could be run into that building if I need to. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but I want to do it right, you know what I mean? With the sleeper pond, I'll always have the option that if we ever decide to move on or anything, it's literally a matter of just dismantling it, and I can take it, remove it, and this will be back to normal. Obviously, as you're aware, with these properties and that, not everybody's into a fish pond, and will want a fish pond. If I dig it out, it's going to be a permanent feature. And then I've also gone down the option of looking at the Easy Ponds, and you know, they're an amazing bit of kit, really nice, but obviously the size I want to put in there is getting on for about $4.5 grand just for the pond. And then I contacted a crane guy because I can't take all this out, it's all fixed permanently. It'd be such a massive job to try and get these out to a post there, so there's no way of getting it through. And I spoke to a crane guy about craning it over, and I'm looking around £600-700 to crane it over, bring it over the top, down into here, and then have to slide it into place. So, you know, we're getting on for like £5,500 just for a pond shell. Then I'm going to have to clad it and everything like that. And it just seems a bit excessive. I mean, I can do that, but I don't know. I need to make some decisions really on the costing wise, because it's, you know, that's a massive expense. I'd rather put some more of that money into filtration and fish in the end, because ideally I'd like to put a combi drum on this pond, and as not anyone who knows about sort of koi and the filtration, you know, I've looked at the mini Draco that'll do up to 2,000 gallons. You know, they start from about £1,300, and then the other sort of drums, they go up, you know. And I've looked at Burton's, not so much of a local company, but they're within the UK and close, so any issues and problems, it won't be a massive thing to sort out. But their smallest combi drum is about £2,500. So yeah, but you know, if I go for the pre-built fiberglass pond, 2 huge big glass panels, it will look wicked like that to view. We're going to be getting on for a hell of a lot of money, like I say, hell of a lot of money. So, you know, I'm back with my first choice, I think, of doing the slooper pond. I'm in the process of pricing it all up again, because the sloopers are coming in at about £21-22 each. I'm going to be needing, I don't know, 24 sleepers maybe, and then I'm going to put big glass planes in these. And obviously, if I build the sleepers upright, they're 200mm by 100mm. If I do them 200mm standing up, I really have got to consider, you know, the structural integrity with adding the glass, obviously cutting these timbers down and adding the glass into places. I can and I will fix the sleepers into the slabs as well, so they can't push out that way, and then I'll rebar fit them and everything. So I'll do all that's necessary, but I don't know whether I'll be able to put in the size glass that I can get. I mean, with the Easy Ponds, you get a 2.5 metre glass. I can have one down this side for viewing from the garden, and then one this side for myself when I'm in here looking after the fish and looking after the pond and doing any work. So, you know, it's an amazing bit of kit, but obviously for normal everyday people it's a lot of money to spend. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down now and do some pricing on a few different things. Hopefully while I'm waiting for these panels to do that, obviously when the polycarbonate panels arrive, I'll put them in situ there till I've got some help to get them up and get them fitted, and then we'll have a watertight building from the one side. I've not told the missus yet. She wants us to leave this open. I'm going to enclose this section here and put an outside sink and wash area for, you know, we'll call it a dirty sink that I can use for cleaning anything that I need to do with my fish tanks and the ponds and that sort of thing. But I may end up sort of enclosing it more and putting the door on here. That way then the heat factor with the pond, it'll be easier to heat the pond having it open, as much as it's going to be covered with the roof. When, you know, also as well, my boy's autistic and he's got a thing for water and he'll be throwing everything in it. I'm going to have to put lids on this pond so he can't gain access to it. So, you know, the lids might be suffice, so I think I'll go down with the lid design to begin with, and then even if it becomes an issue heating, then I'll enclose sort of all this section and put a set of doors here, so it's an internal with a viewing window. Along the side I'll build the pond will be the beginning of the retaining wall. So yeah, this is me for now. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down and do some planning. I'll be back with you shortly. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye.